Okay, so thank you for being here still now at this hour after such a exciting day, long day.
Just warming.
Okay, so our project is called Bright. As said, we are four graduates of the Integrated Design program here at HIT. During the last semester of the program, actually, we were approached by the Fulbright Scholar Program. It's actually a very big program rooted in the United States. They have all kinds of, they have with 140 countries, I think, this kind of program. We were approached by the Israeli-American branch. And they had a gala evening to celebrate 60 years of the program, in which they wanted to celebrate, of course, their scholarship plan, but to show the main theme was about knowledge beauty, taking data and actually research data and showing it in a way that is beauty, is poetic maybe. Dr. Dror Levy mentored us together with the curator of the exhibition, Avi Muller. And the four of us tried to tackle this during the last and pressure of the last semester. But we were very happy because it was actually an option to do something that is, you know, interacting with the real world outside of the lab of HIT, with a customer, etc. So the brief was quite amorphic. Avi Muller, the curator, said that he wants a work that he called it Wall of Citations, to take scholars of the Fulbright program, which, by the way, there are also Nobel Prize winners there, etc. Quite impressive people, and take their research and actually go and follow their citations and see how these
citation, a reference of someone else.
Right, correct. And seeing how these references, the citations, are actually forming a kind of a structure, a kind of a network. He also said that we may get access to this data via Elsevier, which is, you know, the main or the preliminary publisher in in the world of research. Now, not only that we had this kind of challenge with this kind of brief, also our group was quite diverse. There's Gil, that is a video artist and a graphic designer. Max, also a graphic designer, but coming from the high tech, a product manager. David, which is an industrial designer, but has skills of data science and analysis. And myself, a software engineer. And I took the role of managing this program. And we found ourselves a bit in stress with all the amounts of data that came to us in the following weeks from Elsevier, and asking ourselves, what are we going to do with all this big data? So what we followed is one concept is to show the impact of the research world, and see how, for instance, Aaron Barak, which was the president of the Supreme Court, one of the scholars of this, he started there, how one article research paper he did actually evolved and was cited and referenced and made kind of an impact. But we were puzzled with all this data. Would it be slicing it with location, universities, all kinds of continents. Maybe we should look at America and Israel because this is Fulbright and this is a kind of plan. Maybe look at keywords. So we tried to do all kinds of analysis. And during this process, we also thought about, and here it's maybe the part of integrated design, how we balance between the world of science and present here a kind of abstract art to show beauty of knowledge. So we started sketching all kinds of things that are dealing with art maybe, free sketching. And on the other hand,
subscribe if you're new. You might want to do that. If you want to see some more cool stuff, just hang around for the next 10 seconds and follow the prompts on your screen. Cheers guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon for the next.
Inspired by things like that, which show how
if you want to see some more cool stuff,
a flow of
just hang around for the
data,
next 10
a
seconds
flow
and follow the
of
prompts on the screen.
some
Cheers,
kind
guys.
of information can route itself through a network. So these were like the main worlds we wanted to bridge.
So to understand how we gather the concept together of research and art, we saw some amazing things of many sketches, but we deal with 5 points that were very important to us in the concept. Is to understand, and you can see it here in the presentation, what is active network. I mean, what is the first starting point that spreads all over from an article to the next researchers, how to finalize the data, how to take data and to give it visualize points. What is the impact in the academic activity? As we understand that the researchers were, the academic activity, the most impact was on academics and, doctors, professors, and then to the next levels.
Focusing on now, we had, as we said, we have all kinds of point of views to tackle this, the data. So one of them was, and we decided to go on that, is to focus on the migration between different disciplines. We said before, maybe location, maybe universities, maybe academic ranks, etc. We decided to focus on the migration between disciplines because we thought that it would be interesting to show in a non-traditional way how this world is actually evolving. And of course, not to forget the main
concept of the exhibition that ended in a gala evening for the 60 years celebration, that is knowledge beauty. Here we can see what the metaphor of an impact, that was the main strategy of our project. Here we can see Aaron Barak, and we translate it into a visual content that every scholar with his specific research is actually a light. And a light, for us in the solar system, in a galaxy, impacts all the systems themselves. And we can see that the depth of the three levels is affecting each other.
Maybe I'll just say a bit more that if we look at the third here, this is actually the scholar and his research. Creating a first level of citation. After that, another level of other articles are showing up with different disciplines, blue, red, each one of them actually being a different discipline, which is referencing this article, and then another flow of impact with another level that is created, that the citation is recursively being cited. So another reference of the reference, and another circle or another layer is emerged, etc. Going to the third level, and then going back to another Fulbright scholar and starting again. In that way, we thought it would be a good way to show knowledge beauty with the metaphor of light, of impacting with light.
So to validate actually all the data that we process during this project, we gave each scholar a dashboard. This dashboard was actually the data of each discipline, the research we chose for each scholar affected on other disciplines from his research. And to understand how a graphic results of each galaxy began, we can see that we started with a few disciplines, and then it got bigger and bigger, and the impact is even affecting more and more. And now we're going to show you an example.
This is one level of citation, and then other referencing the second level of citations, and so forth. So,
can you see several researchers with
together,
things together, or it's too complicated?
we decided we need more budget for that.
No, just a second, And now we're going to show you how it was in the gala evening, how it was presented for the audience.
Of course. Suck the money. We thought there's logic. There's a kind of no. We isolated each researcher and built his graph.